Hi, John. Thanks for coming in today.
Thank you, doctor.
What brings you in today?
So I've been having trouble with my heartburn.
Anything else?
No, really, just the heartburn's been troubling me. Nothing else.
Okay, and I recall you've had heartburn in the past. Can you tell me more? What do you mean by heartburn and what happens exactly?
Yeah, so I get this burning sensation kind of in the back of my chest, and sometimes I feel a sour kind of taste fluid in the back of my throat. Tends to wake me up at night.
And that's happening more often than before?
Yeah, I used to get it once in a while if I ate too much or spicy food or too much alcohol, but now it seems to be happening more regularly.
And how often? Tell me more about the timing of that.
So again, I used to get it just once in a while when I did the wrong things, and now it seems to be 4 or 5 nights a week I seem to awaken with this heartburn.
What have you tried to make it better?
Well, I've always taken some antacids, Gaviscon or one of these things, and usually that helps after it's come on. And I've continued to use that. Lately, someone suggested I should try some Zantac, so I've been taking some Zantac a couple of times a day.
Okay, well that's important because we should like to get this sorted out. So sometimes coffee or alcohol or smoking can make heartburn worse. Can you advise me what you're doing in that area?
So I don't smoke. I've never smoked. And my alcohol, well, now I'm down. I take maybe 1 or 2 drinks a week. And coffee, I have 1 cup of coffee in the morning.
That's excellent. So what I've heard is you've had heartburn for some time. It used to be managed with over-the-counter medications infrequently. You've had to go up to Zantac more often. You're still mostly having nighttime symptom 4 or 5 times a week in spite of Zantac regularly. Is that correct?
That's right, yes.
Okay. And in terms of things that precipitate or make heartburn worse, besides age sometimes, is you don't smoke, your alcohol is one or 2 drinks a week, and I've forgotten what the third one was.
Caffeine, one
That's
cup
right.
in the morning. That's all I take now.
So that's excellent. So you're making all the appropriate lifestyle choices for sure. Let me just ask you a couple other questions just to make sure that it's heartburn and nothing else more sinister. Have you had any change in the color of your stool, like black in particular?
No, haven't noticed any changes.
Any trouble swallowing?
No problems.
Any weight loss?
No.
Okay. All right, so from the discussions, it sounds like this truly is heartburn, which is caused by stomach acid slipping back up into your esophagus, especially when you are asleep at nighttime. And over time, that can be a problem. But what we want to do right now is make sure that if that reflux, we call it, does happen, that the acid is neutralized. And I'm recommending for you a prescription medication called a proton pump inhibitor. Could you see taking a different medication to help get this controlled?
How many times a day would I have to take it?
Once a day, I hope.
Sure, I could do that. I think it's troubling my sleep now, so I'm feeling a little tired in the day as a consequence. So I think anything that'll help control the heartburn would be very welcome.
That would be lovely. It'd be also worthwhile to ensure that large meals, you get those done 2 hours before you need to go to sleep or need to lie down. That will just help you a little tiny bit. And of course, weight reduction and not gaining weight is a good thing too. So how does that sound?
Sure.
All right.
And anything that'll help the heartburn, I'll try and do for sure.
Thanks so much, John. So we'll get you on the medication once a day. I'd love to see you back in 4 or 6 weeks with regards to response to this. And if you do develop any of those more sinister things like trouble swallowing, difference in the color of your stool, or change in your symptoms for the worse, please come back.
Okay, that's great. Thank you very much.
All right.
I appreciate it.
Very good.